They cause muscle cramping, irregular heartbeat, and sometimes death. Unfortunately, they're going to get a little splashy when they're excited. Now, these guys, if they feel threatened, they're going to use their barb to defend themselves. It's going to penetrate that predator, and then it's usually going to break off inside of that predator so that the stingray can get away. Now, these guys sometimes, unfortunately, they do sting people, but it's usually because people accidentally step on them. Now, this type of stingray likes to bury itself in the shallow, sandy water that we like, so sometimes people don't see them and then they step on them. Now, if you do accidentally step on a stingray and you find yourself with that little barb in you, there's a couple things you want to know, and that's that it is serrated, which means it's shaped a little bit like a Christmas tree, so you don't want to pull them out. You want to leave them in place and soak them in very hot water until you can have a doctor surgically remove it. Now, one thing we do here in the Florida Keys to avoid stepping on a stingray is if you are going to be in an area where you think a stingray might be present, you can do something that we call the stingray shuffle. And that's where when you're entering the ocean, instead of walking normally, when you enter, you want to drag your feet or shuffle your feet through the sand. That's going to create an electrical impulse in the sand, and it'll let the stingray know